How's it going, guys? We are back. It's another Friday session. Not going heavy today, actually the complete opposite. I'm gonna focus on technique and perfection. My knee has been causing quite a bit of havoc lately, so I've decided to just pull it back, focus exactly on that, just technique. So today I got 5 sets of 3 at 70% of my snatch. Gonna focus on that pull and a fast turnover. So like I said, we're gonna focus on perfection today. Gonna try and make every single rep exactly as the previous one or better. Let's get started. Pull more. Okay, so that first set felt all right. Obviously, the first set's always going to be the most difficult in terms of just getting used to the weight, but pretty happy with how that one went. Just feel like I could be a little bit more, aggressive on that turnover. I feel like it could be a little bit more snappy, So we're going to focus on that on this set. Let's go. That was so much better. Looking back at the video, that felt a lot better, even more so than the first set. But I feel like I'm not using the legs enough. I'm very passive with them at this point. So I feel like at this point I got to be a little bit more aggressive. The arms starting to kick in. Just got to, again, keep those high elbows so that the turnover is nice and simple, and so that the bar doesn't separate from me. Let's go for the third set. I'm happy with that. From here on out, every single rep has to be perfect. Has to feel smooth, has to feel good. Smooth is good. Don't try and force the bar, don't try and force the lift, let it flow. I feel like that's the best thing you can do. If you feel like you're pulling a lot, or if you feel like you're forcing that bar up, it ain't going up. Good. Oh yeah. That last rep from that last set felt amazing. It felt so smooth. It felt precise. It felt weightless. So look back at the video, and I gave myself the opportunity to fully extend, and then those arms activated at the right time. So here we go. This is the fourth set. I'm going to try and replicate that last rep for these next 3, which is the tricky part, because once you get a feel of the bar, once you get a feel of the weight, if it feels easy, you start getting overconfident. You start underestimating the bar, underestimating the weight, and like I've said before, that's when you fuck up the lift. So each lift is individual, and each lift is separate from the previous one. That's the beautiful thing about weightlifting. Every single rep is different, because slight variations, you push a little bit more with the legs, pull a little bit more. It is to be perfect and do everything exactly the same. Good. That second rep was slightly off. So looking back at that fourth set, forgot the word there for a sec. On that second rep, I was way too passive. I even felt it. I was very slow, and I never accelerated from the knees up. So I left all the weight on the arms, and yeah, so with more weight, that would have been a miss. That's not the point of this. You've got to try and make every single rep perfect. So final set of 3. This is the redemption. Gonna make every single rep perfect here. Feels good. Ah, fuck that one up. Okay. Shit. Overpulled on that second rep. But other than that, that was the 5 sets of 3. I'd say out of the 15 that we did, I'd give myself 12 out of 15 that I'm actually happy about. Alrighty, I've worked up to 80% on the clean and jerk. Just like those snatches, we're chasing perfection. This 120 kilos is a weight that I've seen many times. Good days, bad days, it's always gone up. So in theory, these reps should be nothing but perfect. Or everything, wait, what? Yeah, nothing but perfect. That's what I was trying to say. And yeah, not much to think about. Just let's get on with it. That was fucking easy. I really like that rep. Let's go. I really like that previous rep, but I feel like I could be slightly more explosive with those legs. So, gonna try that on this rep. Let's go. That was a bit shit. The first one was definitely better. I think I just overthought everything. This is a 3rd rep. Honestly, the bar doesn't feel heavy. It's just a case of concentrating and executing. That one was good. I like that one. I liked mostly the jerk. I didn't rush it. I hit this position right here, and hopefully you can hear me. I was able to just stabilize and just 1, 2. That's what I like most about that lift. Final rep, gonna try and get not ahead of myself and just concentrate, execute phase by phase, and make this one the best out of the 4. It's going to be a challenge because our first one felt really smooth, really clean, no pun intended. So it's a big ask, but I know I can do it. It's just a case of, like I said, concentration and execution. The bar kind of squashed me on that clean, but otherwise it felt pretty good. Those high elbows felt really good. feel like I just missed a little bit of a pop on that extension. But other than that, that's the session done. Okay, so overall, I'm happy with the session. I'd say I'd give myself an honest 7, 8 out of 10. It wasn't a perfect session. For the snatches, like I said, I'd give myself 12 out of the 15. And in the clean and jerks, I'd probably give myself 3 out of the 4, 2 out of the 4. Just because I wasn't really that content. I was satisfied, but I wasn't really content with that last one. That I didn't feel that catch and rise. It was more like catch, stabilize, up. Which in theory with more weight, that's just going to affect the efficiency of the jerk. Your legs are just going to get tired. So definitely got to polish those little details. But overall, I'd say it was a productive session. In terms of weight, I reckon I could have pushed it a little bit more. I reckon I could have gone up to an 80% in the snatches, and definitely a 90% would have been cool today on the clean and jerk. But sometimes you just got to pull it back and just let your body rest. This knee has been bugging me for a long, long time now. So I also got to be responsible for my own health. Yes, it's cool to just throw big weights around, but at the same time, it's you got to give and you got to take. So in this case, my body is telling me, bro, pull it back, just chill for a bit. So I reckon this week and probably a week and a half, I think I'm just going to leave it nice and relaxed, nice and chill. That way so my knee can, yes, slowly recover, but I can still train and hit some more volume, which I hate, but anyway. That's the session finished. Guys, I hope to see you next week. I think we're up to 77 subscribers on the channel. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate all of you guys' support. And honestly, the goal is to keep growing this channel, this community, and I'm going to send each one of you a massive hug. Thank you for the support. If you guys have a comment, if you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments. I try and answer every single question. If you want, if you can, also subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next week for another Friday session.